The educational evaluation has two functions. They are general function and specific function. The general function has three functions. For the first is for measuring the progress, the second is supporting the preparation of plans, and the last is for repair or improvements again. And for the second is specific function. The specific function divided into three aspects. For the first aspect is psychological aspect, the second is didactic aspect, and the last is administration aspect. For the first is psychological aspect. In psychological aspect, divided into two sides, teacher side and student side. For the student side, educational evaluation has function to measure and find out the extent of their readiness to move to the next stage. And for the educators, the educational evaluation has function to determine what steps to do next. The second is didactic aspect. For students, didactic educational evaluation will be able to provide motivation for them to be able to improve and maintain their achievement. And for the educators, has 5 types for the didactic aspect. For the first is provide a basis for assessing, the second is provide very useful information, the third is provide important material for selecting, and the fourth providing guidelines for searching and finding, and the last is provide instruction about the extent to which. And the last is administration aspect. In the administration aspect has three functions. For the first is provide report, the second is provide information or data, and the last is provide an overview. Bloom's taxonomy is a hierarchical framework used to classify educational objectives into levels of complexity. It consists of 6 levels. The first is remembering, the second is understanding, the third is applying, the fourth is analyzing, the fifth is evaluating, and the last is creating. Bloom's taxonomy has strengths and weakness. The strengths lie in providing a structured approach to curriculum design and assessment. However, its weakness include the potential for oversimplification of learning outcomes and difficulty in applying it to real-world complex tests. A placement test is an assessment tool used to determine an individual skill level or proficiency in a specific subject or area, typically for academic or employment purposes. It aids in placing individuals into appropriate courses or job position based on their demonstrated ability. The placement test has strengths and the weakness. The strength is efficiency. Helps quickly organize individuals into groups or courses suitable for their skill level. For the second strength is objectivity. Provides a relatively objective measurement of an individual's ability in subject. For the weakness, the first is limitation. Does not always accurately reflect an individual ability as the test only covers certain material. The second is stress. Some individuals may feel pressure or anxious when taking the test, which can affect their performance. The definition of test is a methodical procedure designed to measure the knowledge, skills, aptitudes, and physical fitness of an individual or group. It involves a set of questions, tasks, or problems. They are presented to an individual to determine their level of competence or ability in a specific area. The importance of rules in constructing test questions lies in ensuring the validity, reliability, and fairness of the assessment. These rules help in creating a test that accurately measures what it is supposed to measure or validity, produce consistent results over time or across different assessor or reliability, and is unbiased and equitable to all test takers or fairness. Properly structured rules ensure that the test is objective. This meticulous approach aids in making informed decisions about teaching, learning, and assessment process, ultimately contributing to the effective evaluation and development of an individual's or group's capabilities. What is test item validity? Test validity and item validity are closely related concepts in the field of educational assessment. Test validity refers to the extent to which a test measures what it claims to measure, while item validity refers to the relationship between individual test items and the overall validity of the test. The validity has three types. The first type is content validity. Content validity measures the degree to which a test or assessment tool properly covers the material or domain it is intended to measure. The second is criterion validity. Criterion validity measures the degree to which the results of a test or assessment tool correlate with external criteria they are considered valid or desirable measure. The last type is construct validity. Construct validity evaluates the extent to which a test or assessment tool actually measures a proposed theoretical concept or construct.